Yeah, you
ask,
heard
but
that right. He
I'm not
lifted
gonna,
dark
I'm
matter.
not gonna
Wow.
ask. Yeah.
Well, Coolin is like a brick. Like that dude literally. I wouldn't be surprised if if this Halloween he puts on a Juggernaut attire and just kicks down your door asking for candy.
I have nightmares of how it would feel like to be punched by that dude. But anyway, here we go. We're on Pokemon Stadium 2, winners finals. Still best of 3 territory, Chris?
Yes. Or no, this is best of 5.
No, we are best of 5.
Yeah,
all right.
best of 5 is always in finals.
Yeah.
Oh.
Wow. Oh, alright. So he did have double jump smart stuff. I thought he just got gimped right there. I'm like, he just got kind of zero death. But
Dude, he almost hit him with one more egg. If he hit him with that, it would have been.
Yeah. SeaBass right now firing off, like to completely turn the tide of battle. And just
In like 2 hits.
Yeah.
He completely turned the tide of battle in like 2 hits. That's Ganondorf for you. Good forward smash as Unleashed is one to do. He's been landing so many of those tonight.
If that overhead hit on the forward smash is really coming to clutch. Alright, gets the down air. Can he chase that smart stuff, scouting out the down air of his own?
I like the ledge cancel attempt right there. Very risky going up against that, especially when this guy's Wonder Winging back to the stage. I mean, Wizard's Foot is very big and very strong. I'm pretty sure it doesn't beat invincible moves,
Yeah,
if I'm not mistaken.
Invincibility. Alright, so kills him actually off the top down tilt. Don't look like the strangest things to get hit by. Alright, good shield discipline. He fast fell just in time in order to get his defensive option out. But Unleash right now, making it really hard for like SeaBass to kind of like get in, which is like what SeaBass wants to do, because we've seen time and time again. He just, as soon as he breaks base, you're in the mix.
Yeah, definitely don't want to be in the mix against a character like Banjo, man. It's so annoying having to play neutral against this character, especially with the 5 to 6 extra frames of input delay. It's part of what makes Banjo so much better on Wi-Fi than he already is offline. Downer? Oh no, he's waiting for the... I like that.
To beat out the attempt at using the grenade. Up tilt. That's a move you don't really see too often.
Yeah, that's very true. I really like the patience from SeaBass on the ledge right there to actually wait to see what air dodge option, if there was one, that Unleashed was going to pick for him right there, and he was able to get the forward arrow off of it. Not the stock, but the fair.
Nice. And knowing that his S smash isn't fast enough, he just needs the damage right now.
Ooh, I like where his head was at right there with that egg being out there in the back throw. He's like, yeah, if I land this back throw, I'll get stage positioning. But then if I land this back throw and he just like angles up a little bit higher for whatever reason, I'll be able to get extra damage with the egg grenade.
Yeah,
good timing right there.
He's gonna double jump with the egg. Like if he double jumps early.
I like where his head was at right there, bouncing the egg grenade off the stage.
Good up B out of shield. Yeah, that's something that I think both Falcon and Ganon share, is that they can do that Tokyo Drift up B where they just like fly towards you. I don't know how they do it though. I need to figure out what the exact inputs are. Ooh, stuck on our stage. This could be bad. All right, able to get off ledge. Ooh, yeah, he really wants that down smash because it covers like 2 out of 3 options.
Ooh, good tech, really important one. Not able to jump forward and get a rock croc on Ganondorf. Oh, but he re-grabs the ledge, and so the explosion from the egg is actually going to hit him and keep him off the level.
Oh, he has a side B?
Could be death.
Nice,
I like what SeaBass was doing right there with the forward tilt instead, because if he landed that forward tilt, it would have been death. I like the option select.
Yeah, both these players right now are literally at exactly death percent. Oh, the back throw!
That looked
not
sick. That freeze frame looked, dude, oh my god. That freeze frame looked so sick with the fire. Yeah. But this should be death right here, the forward throw. Yep. Oh, what? Give me my lunch money.
Yeah.
You just hit him with the give me my lunch money. You just held him up and punched him in the gut. Yo, where my money? SeaBass taking game 1.
Where like the girls with the doll, like, bitch, where's my money? Chucks the Barbie doll.
I don't recall actually, but either way, we got Ganondorf out here potentially moving his way up to Grands.
Ganondorf and Grands would be pretty litty. But Unleashed and Grands would also be equally hyped because this man's been putting the work.
Did you see that forward though, man? I think Kazooie felt that punch.
Oh my gosh, she definitely did.
Just threw Banjo's body like in the bag. My god, but here we go. Game number 2. Wondering what the stage pick is going to be. We'll find out in a sec. They didn't take too long choosing stages, so I'm not going to be surprised if we run it back to PS2 again.
Or maybe they're just that fast on picking stages. He's like, you guys do bands? Alright, Battlefield.
Battlefield.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll throw trying to come out.
Very unfortunate.
Ermao Yo, thank you so much for the follow, my friend.
Interesting nomenclature.
Appreciate
Quite the
that.
tag.
Appreciate that follow hype right there. We're here on Battlefield, where both these characters are going to be living a lot longer. This is one of the bigger stages we currently have in the rule set. Landing should be a little bit bigger of a problem. You know, the platforms can make your landing options a little bit more linear. Banjo, not exactly the juggling type of character, more so just the annoying neutral monster. You know, with his eggs and whatnot, and ledge trapper.
Than a vertical game.
Yeah, definitely true. And I like that uppy attempt trying to go for the Sonic Spring. Nothing doing.
Yeah. But like, also like the counterplay on SeaBass's part, just like knowing when like the last couple of frames you can delay in order to get around it. Nice, grabbing out of the edge guard. That does a lot of percent too.
Yeah, I imagine he tried to run off with the Nair right there. Nothing doing on the part of Unleash, who is down a game in this best of 5.
All right, wow, ooh, yeah, that's so limited his options. Like he had to air dodge forward because like even with double jump, he didn't have enough like space to get like just recovery.
Love the damage he's getting off of those like Kazooie ladders too. It's not an easy thing to do, man. The Kazooie ladder, honestly, not. Like when you whip Kazooie out as the shotgun, as that forward tilt takes a stock.
Yeah.
You know when you whip Kazooie out as the shotgun and then you just ladder with the egg because the egg shot sends you up. Not an easy thing.
Yeah, because like you have to react to that first tick because there's not a lot of hits done, and then like you have to get the jumps correctly.
Good forward smash on the platform right there, doing what Ganondorf does best, and that is reading options and covering them with forward smash.
I really like how he's just doing the single egg in order to like approach, because like it covers like a low arc, so like SeaBass does it makes it so that SeaBass doesn't really have a good option to like kind of like get in and pressure Unleashed, and like it allows Unleashed to kind of like fight his way back off out of the corner like very safely. The downer,
weak hit.
Popping up. I thought maybe he'd get like an up air chase, like a tipman up air. Ooh, nice use of the fist to hit through stage into the narrow chase. Looking really bad for Unleashed. Yeah, he just got that turn on S smash though. Very unfortunate for SeaBass. Like because he needs every percent that he can.
Yeah, he really does right now, but more than anything, he needs to be able to take this stock. Otherwise, the percentage is slowly but surely going to add on for our boy Unleashed right now as he fights from behind. He is up a game though. That doesn't mean we can catch this guy slacking. The down air though is going to do it. No teching that at that percent. That's one of the strongest spikes in this entire game.
Isn't
Definitely way too much knockback to be able to tech. At certain percents, yeah.
Alright, I knew in 4 it was just like straight up untechable at any percent, but I'm not sure if they still have that mechanic in, or if it just works like a regular spike. It's just really strong.
No, I'm not mistaken. I believe you can. Don't quote me on that. I'm not confirming this, but yeah. I mean, point is, you can't tech grounded spikes in this game, so he couldn't have teched that no matter what, obviously. So,
yeah.
But beforehand, if he was in the air, yeah, you can tech that.
Okay. Alright, so
here you go. Ooh, I like the positioning right there. He just doubles a jump, full hop jump in the air to bait out the dash attack, and then just puts out the one hitbox that he can right there, which is the egg. Did you see that cancel? The pushback, the shield pushback from the up smash launched him off the platform to make it unpunishable. That's hilarious. Good stuff from SeaBass right there. Not this time, though. He's able to run up and get the grab. Could be stock. Oh, what a mash!
Yeah, what a great way to get out of that percent. Ooh, these eggs.
Now you're dead. Now you're dead.
I'm going to take it.
How many eggs do you like with your sausage? That's 2.
I guess 2, yeah. Dude,
beautiful stuff from
you're making me
Unleashed.
crave IHOP and Denny's now.
Get some DoorDash going.
Maybe. Actually, I don't think there's one that close to me.
Rip.
Yeah, because I'm like literally in like the boonies of New Jersey, dude.
That's
like,
true. I forgot you're in the boonies. I forgot about that.
I'm 15 minutes away. I'm like literally 15 minutes away from New York State.
There's one like around the corner from my house.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, good stuff to Unleash, taking that game numero dos over against SeaBass right there. Really good stuff right there with the egg snipes, taking advantage of where Ganon sucks the most. That is off the level, man. If you have any projectiles, especially some that send it like those disgusting 45-degree angles, like Banjo's eggs, Mario's fireball. What else? What other moves send it like that kind of angle? Doc's pills. Yeah. I guess. You have any moves that send it like that sort of downward angle, Joker's guns? You best be using that against Ganondorf, man. You want to play neutral with this guy as little as possible. That's why technically the optimal thing to do is camp him. But then when you get him off the level, you best be taking advantage of the fact that he's off the level right there. And that's exactly what Unleashed did there to a T. It looks like we're not going to be switching here. We're going to be switching stages instead. Very anxious to see where we're going to go for game number 3.
All right. So yeah, I feel like it's been really weird because like you think Ganon would like the smaller stage better, but like Unleashed was just doing such a good job of just kind of like limiting his options. But yeah, I like this FD pick because like a lot of the times like Unleashed would set up like two eggs at the same time, and it made it so hard like for SeaBass to approach because like you'd have the platform above him, so he couldn't really do a full hop there to get around it.
True, true. It kind of makes you think like. It kind of makes you think like what a player would value more. It's like, yeah, like, you know, you figure SeaBass would want to go to a smaller stage since he can cover space so much easier and his Ganondorf's hitbox will just suddenly seem that much bigger. But at the same time, if Unleashed is the one who gets stage control, how hard is it going to be to get around from that? You have less space to be able to run away from the eggs, I suppose. But I kind of like where your head's at a little better. Kind of makes a little bit more sense to me. But now, Battlefield just didn't work out for him. It was just so hard for SeaBass to be able to get down, you know, so easy for Unleashed to be able to ledge trap. Now on this stage, at least, you know, SeaBass has got not only a little more, is that down B, he does not take the stock.
He barely with that trade.
Yeah, not only does he have a little bit more room to work with now, there's no platforms to really interrupt it. So now, like, he's Unleashed just whips out a raw egg, it's like not as much of a concern as that down air takes the stock.
What a great roll read too, because like, oh my gosh, he's going for the cheese, and this is a crucial game here because like, he gets the like, game advantage going into game 4. If he's able to continue this, yeah, like you're sighing right here. It's like you're not.
Damn it! Damn it, man! Don't do that. Stop it. Get some help. No up air out of shield is gonna work. No hitbox. There's no hitbox really on the way up for Banjo's up air. It's really not more of a scooping move. It's more so a combo and a juggling move. It's pretty good in its own right, but now he's gonna toss him off the level here. Ooh, actually comboing the forward throw into down tilt, and then almost confirming that off of the egg. That would have been a beautiful stock if he landed that egg. But unfortunately for him, SeaBass was able to up B in time.
But yeah, I just say that the further down tilt's got to be like a DI mix up on DI, because like as Ganon, you want to reduce how far you're being launched. So like, you always mix up like that.
I almost got hit by the platform right there. Back throw is not going to do it. He's going to instead go for the down throw instead, but that move is a little jank, my friends. You got to be careful with that. There's a very specific window where Banjo can actually get the up tilt out of that. If he tries to do the up tilt immediately, depending on how your opponent is buried, like if their hitbox is not adjusted properly, the up tilt will just not hit. And then if you wait too long to do it, the up tilt won't hit because then they'll be able to mash out. The whole reason that move is technically kind of a hard confirm to land is because there's a specific window that Banjo has to wait in between the mash out for him to be able to get that up tilt. And right there, the percent was just high enough to the point where SeaBass was able to mix up when he was going to do it, which was so smart on the part of him. And I think it's why he survived that stock up until he got up smashed, but you know the drill.
I was like so ready for SeaBass just to like do jump back down air on the side because I knew that like Unleashed was definitely like really starting to think about like roll behind, but smart stuff on both players like to try and cover each other's potential mix-ups. Oh yeah, there it is, the Tokyo Drift going to take him to game 4.
Nice stuff. SeaBass taking game number 3, I should say, over on Unleashed right here. This is the first best of 5 territory game of the night. Looking very poised for him to be able to continue on to the abyss right here. I love that option right there with the down air, able to get that first stock, and then
oh my gosh, what a stock trade!
Hit him with the elite special.
that was a Smash 4 special, dude.
It actually was. I just wanted to avoid saying it.
Yeah, true. Because you know everybody loves talking about dead games.
That we do. My word. Right.
I wonder maybe Unleashed is gonna switch to the Inkling. Cause like
I could see that.
He did so well versus Alex, like 98, right? 95.
95. Yep.
95. Okay. And like, oh wow, he's actually saying Banjo. So I guess he just likes zoning out SeaBass and like just being able to like live so long and swing really hard.
Yeah, that is not a fallacy, to say the least.
He's doing it again. He has SeaBass under the platform, and he's doing the short hop egg into wow.
Oh. Yo, his people needed him. Oh, and a forward smash. Still nothing on Unleashed already in this first 20 seconds of the game. This ain't looking good, boys. Already 63% tacking on as the onslaught continues with the egg into the forward air. Didn't get the forward air, but he did get that shield pressure. Continuing on with the egg just all over this Ganondorf right now. My God, but then he gets scooped for his scooped with a side B for his pleasure, and then another one into the dash attack.
Yeah.
Forward tilt. Now he's got the ledge trap on deck. Oh, actually no egg. Deciding to go for a hard read in the forward smash right there. I think he went for that because he recognized like how much he was feeling himself. I think he just tried to like just keep the onslaught on SeaBass going for as long as he could. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just like seemed like he just didn't really, you know, tried to keep him at disadvantage the whole time, and then like while he was in there, just to keep him tilted. You know?
Yeah. It's like all about like keeping both that mental pressure as well as just like playing the safe corner game of just like, hey, look, even if they're up on stage, as long as we've said time and time again, like as long as you have more stage, more of the stage than your opponent, you're technically in advantage.
That's true, my friend. And I love how he used the egg off of the town and city platform to actually bounce it off of it to make sure it hit SeaBass. It literally made it so there was nowhere for him to go.
Yeah, SeaBass, like, I know he did SD, but like, he's just really, really playing on the back foot right now. Like, Unleash is doing such a phenomenal job at just like keeping him in defensive areas. And wow, pseudo ladders.
Yeah, yeah, I saw that. He actually ping-ponged a ladder egg with just an egg that he already put out beforehand on top of each other to do that. And it's just so funny. You figure Unleashed would be camping the hell out of this Ganon right now since he was up a stock for free, literally. But he's not. He's in his face.
Yeah.
It's doing the exact opposite of, I think, what SeaBass is actually expecting him to do. And I'm not going to lie, Hunk, I think that might be part of why it's working.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're dead.
Oh.
Yeah, you're dead. That's an overextension. That's an overextension, my friend. Don't be messing around below Banjo off the level like that. He has a Sonic Spring. You can't be doing that.
The big thing about the stage, too, is that since it's so, like, thin, you can't get any stage glide. So there's really nothing to help you out if you just get gimped down, if you get gimped down there.
Nothing at all. And let's take a look at this again. Rolls right around that.
Collision smash. Let's go.
I love that. He just jumped backwards, man. He went around it, recognizing that he was in the perfect position for him to get down aired by SeaBass, and so he knew that it was coming. He knew that it was coming, so he just jumped around it on the way back to up-B him around that. And he knew that it was coming, not just because he was in the perfect position for it, but because he was in the perfect stock position for it, right? Unleashed was up a stock. He knew that SeaBass had to get a little greedy. He was the one who had to approach. He was the one who had to do something to try to even out the game. What Ganon wouldn't have gone for that there if you think that Unleashed was the one who overextended. But instead, by his quote-unquote overextension, he baited SeaBass into overextending himself. And that is how he got that stock. That was brilliant by Unleashed. Brilliant play.
Very tough. Ooh, the down throw narrator, the dash attack check chase.
No, don't. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. We're good, sweetie.
Look, he almost just looked like Beast right there, getting sliced in half.
Just getting forward smash immediately.
Yeah. All right, Unleashed doing a very good job fighting back, just really keeping SeaBass on the back foot though. But he just cornered himself. Very risky position.
Unleashed, just unleashing Kazooie right now. In full force with that rabbit jab, getting lots of damage. Tries to get enough time to be able to forward throw him into the egg, but unfortunately the egg was out for just a little too long of a time. Not able to get that combo stock. Yep, smart. So smart. I thought he was going to go for the down smash like we saw before, but that is not the case. Instead, he decided to run back with the Wonder Wing to cover each and every single option.
But speaking of covering options, the up smash really putting in work. Catching the pathful air dodge.
Yeah, dude, speaking of covering options, good stuff, Hunk. My God. See, it just like with the up smash, man, it doesn't cover as many options, at least not out of that situation. Definitely covers several landing options, man. It would have covered the platform unless he was all the way to the right on it, which I don't even think Unleashed had the airspeed to be able to get back towards.
Yeah, he's.
Oh God.
Really, Banjo's one of those characters who like forgets how to move horizontally when they're in the air.
Dude, it's so funny how all the characters who are birds or have birds have such bad airspeed.
Yeah, it's like. Meanwhile, in Rivals,
like Banjo, Duck Hunt, Falco, like.
Yeah. Alright, so he has him stuck on the platform right now, and like Unleashed is really trying to like kind of almost mash out of these like these pressure scenarios. Who snipes the double jump down here.
Nice, good spacing with the up smash. Really beautiful spacing with the up smash right there. I love it.
Oh, that could be really bad. He
There's
really
good
wants to
patience.
have a smash, but it keeps like whiffing.
What's Ganondorf gonna go for, man? He's got to go for those reads from time to time. There's the get-up attack getting completely stuffed out by the side B.
Yeah, he doesn't have a double jump right now. Ooh, that dare looks so risky. Alright, so he does have Unleashed at, like, just kind of death percent right now. I mean, he keeps getting these great positions, but, like, Unleashed isn't giving him the reads he wants, and it's really hurting him because, like, Unleashed keeps living, and then he's putting in all these, like, these little extra nickel and dime percents with, like, the eggs and the back ears.
Yeah, he's just really nickeling and diming it up, as you said, you know, already up to 57%. And he hasn't even really been fighting in the meat, but here we go. Last stock. Boys and girls, anything can happen here.
Got so scared for a second. I saw him, like, fast fall off stage. I'm like, you okay there, buddy?
He got a third, and that's it.
Going to be game.
Gimping the Ganon when he needed it most, jumping off to intercept his double jump with the Kazooie neutral air, a big hitbox, multi-hit hitbox, a lasting hitbox, I should say. That is perfect for stuffing out linear recoveries such as Ganondorf's. What a hard-fought set from both players to get into Grand Finals winner's side. It's going to be Unleashed taking it over SeaBass for you guys.
Banjo and Grants is something that, like, really haven't seen at all yet.